A long hallway, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Let's check it out.
Yeah, but before I do, I just want to acknowledge a few things. So, I'm getting close to my ending, as you can all see. So, this video is probably going to be me, like, branching out here. And probably getting both of these endings. Also, the fact that I'm getting, like, one of my first endings on the 9th episode. I didn't plan that, but that's just a fucking brilliant coincidence. Anyway, hey there guys, my name is Nix and welcome back to 999. Last time we finished our escape, well we did 2 escape rooms technically. We got down the end, we got to this corridor. Don't know where it goes.
We've seen this elevator before.
We got off the one on the left just a little while ago.
Then we went through the number 6 door, and that took us to the engine room.
I was right, I think.
Yes, and after that we passed through the cargo room.
And now we're back here.
In other words, we made a loop. We're back where we started.
Oh, good.
We needed a card to get to this point.
I don't see a card reader here.
Perhaps we aren't able to activate it from this location.
Why don't you just try pushing the button?
Yeah.
Oh, good. It works.
It works.
I think so.
Good. Now we can go back if we need to.
What do we do? Should we return to C deck?
Probably not.
No, this hallway keeps going. Even if we do end up going back, I think we should see what's down there first.
I agree. Let's go.
Fucking hell, we agree on something for once.
Looks like it ends here.
Only one door.
And it's
There
not
isn't
the 9
anything
door.
else. It's the only way to go.
All right, let's open it.
I'm impressed it opened, honestly. We have a pretty bad track record.
The 9 door.
Now, I hate to be that guy, but of the 4 of us, we can only make one number with a digital root of 9. And that kind of involves leaving June here.
Of course it wouldn't be that easy. Vacant. Huh. We finally found it.
Jumpy!
Huh?
Look! Behind you!
What? A 9 door. There's another one. Why? It's 9, no matter how you look at it.
What? Also,
It
don't
is there too. So this is a real one?
think I didn't see that coffin.
Why? Why the hell are there 2 doors?
There were always 2 doors. I mean, if you think about it, Zero never actually said there was only one door with a 9 on it.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
Of course, we just assumed that there was only one. After all, why would there be more than one?
Because there's been only one of every other door? Unless that's a lie as well.
Oh, man. We fell for it. There are 2 doors. That means that all 9 people who had met at the central staircase could escape. No one would be left behind. Now it makes sense why the bracelets are numbers. 1 through 9. Divided into teams of 4 and 5 people. The digital root of both teams ends up being 9. Take 1278 and 34569 for example. The digital root for both teams would be 9. Or 2349 and 15678. The digital root is still 9. There are a bunch of combinations that work and they all end up the same way. If one team has the digital root of 9, so would the other one.
Yeah, however, like, I don't think I was ever given an option to have the 9th man live.
What does that mean? The answer's simple. From the very beginning, the No Memory game was designed to save all 9 people. That's how it was meant to be. Zero didn't lie. He never said there'd be only one 9 door. But anyone who found themselves in the game would have assumed that was the case. Fights would have broken out. One team would likely betray or deceive the other. Someone might be hurt. Someone might get killed. But eventually, they'd reach this very same room and realize how pointless all their infighting was. There were 2 doors. There was no need to kill each other. This game was designed for that purpose. This nonary game. We were all arguing and fighting over doors at the beginning. But if there had been one slip-up, one tiny mistake that led to more, everything could have been so much worse now.
So, what are we going to do, Junpei?
Huh? Oh, right.
Hey, keep it together, man.
Sorry.
Like, it's just the fact that I don't have words. Because, well, I don't think I can do anything about the 9th man dying right off the bat. So, from the very start, this plan, Zero's plan worked. And then we started fighting each other.
Jeez. So what do we do?
Leave June behind at this point? I'm sorry.
What do you...
We need to think about our next step.
Our numbers are 1, 3, 5, and 6. That's a digital root of 6.
The 4 of us can't open the number 9 door.
The 4? Wait, don't tell me.
Yep. There's one combination that'll let 3 of us open the 9 door.
Santa's thinking what I'm thinking.
That's why I'm asking, what now?
What now? No, we gotta go back.
Yep.
I agree. We cannot leave June behind.
Are you sure?
When did we all grow a conscience?
I don't mind staying.
It's okay. There's no way we'd leave you behind.
Besides, I'd rather drown at the bottom of the ocean than escape with this sausage fest. Maybe I'll get to go to Atlanta.
Are you sure you don't mean Atlantis?
Oh yeah, I can't believe I glossed over that fuck up. God damn it, Junpei.
Huh? Oh, right.
I'm glad you think it's so funny. Or are you just going mad?
You guys.
Very well. Best we head back to C-Deck then. We should be able to take the elevator we passed earlier. Perhaps Clover, 7, and Lotus will have returned from door 1.
If we're missing 9 and 2, can we still make 2 things with the digital root of 9? It's time for some maths. Give me a second. Nope, the way I'm looking at it now, you can only one team can get out now.
But even with all 7 of us,
Standing around here isn't going to accomplish anything, don't you agree? Let's find the other 3 first, and then search for another solution.
I guess you're right.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think there is one, guys.
Come to think of it, what is this room? We were so focused on the doors, we didn't even look around. Huh. It looks like it's set up for some kind of ceremony, but what kind? Huh. A coffin. What on earth is a coffin doing in a place like this?
And why is it security locked?
Hey, Junpei, the hell are you doing? Let's move.
Right, okay. I'll be right there.
This is where Alice is, I'm pretty sure. What? What the fuck? Someone's alive in there! That unnerves me to no end. Who's dead? Supposedly.
Look, it's...
7 and Lotus.
Clover?
Problem.
Clover is gone.
Oh, fuck.
What? What do you mean, gone?
My brain went, how... So, there's a pause... There's a pause and an awkward cut there because my brain went, how does that affect my maths?
When?
Why?
You 2 went into door 1 with Clover, didn't you?
Yeah, we went through the door together.
But Clover barely spoke to us.
She just did her own thing the whole time.
Huh.
There were 4 rooms on the other side of door 1.
She wouldn't let us into the 4th room.
She just said, I'll take care of this one.
And shut the door.
She must have blocked it with something on the other side.
We waited for a while, but Clover didn't come out.
This
We called
is...
for her, but she didn't answer.
Yeah, this is not good.
So I kicked down the door and we went into the room.
But
It was empty.
Clover wasn't there.
Is Clover in the coffin then, somehow?
There was a door on the other wall.
And it was open.
We figure she opened the door and left by herself.
We ran after her, of course, but
Well, obviously we didn't find her. We figured that much out.
Clover's gone.
When did this happen?
We got here just before you.
You certainly have excellent timing.
So you haven't searched anywhere other than near the staircase?
No, we haven't.
I'm just confused.
Very well then. We'd best separate and look for Clover. We haven't much time left. Let's begin.
Yeah. She's not here.
No, she isn't.
There's no sign of her. Let's go. All right. I'm thinking we should probably split up. I'll head back to the stairs and take the elevator down to E deck. June, you can take the stairs up to B deck.
All right, that sounds good. But,
What?
could you stop calling me by that code name when we're alone?
Huh? Sure, right. I'll do that.
Jumpy.
No, it's nothing.
All right, I'm going then.
Yeah, be careful, honey.
You be careful too, Jumpy.
Yeah, got it. Take care.
You sound very uncertain, Junpei. Everyone else? Nope, okay, just me. Tragedy always strikes when one least expects it. But to wait for a man to stand before striking him down seems almost crueler than dealing the fatal blow while he lies on the ground. A light in a dark place, June's smile had given him hope, both for escape and possibly for something else. Because of course! God damn it, Junpei, stop thinking with your dick for 5 minutes. It was that hope that raised his spirits just enough that they might soon be fully dashed. Thanks, Zero. You're worse than fucking Monokuma. He opened the door to the elevator, and there she was. A woman sat slouched against the wall. Lotus. Junpei felt his blood turn to ice. Her body was limp, and her skin smooth and pale as always. It was covered in bright red blood. Why does everyone die when I'm not here? God damn it, who's doing this? Junpei felt his chest constrict. He couldn't breathe, and his legs began to shake. A slow, cold drop of sweat trickled down his back. He felt his stomach somersault. Junpei's mind went blank, all his thoughts replaced with an endless, hissing white. Driven by little more than instinct, he began to walk towards Lotus, slowly. Each slow movement of his stiff limbs brought him closer to her corpse. Finally, he stood next to her. Robotically, he bent down and put his hand against her neck. There was no pulse, no rise and fall of breathing. She was slightly warm. Something, somewhere in Junpei's shaken mind, he told him that she had been killed recently. Yet Junpei thought, his mind slowly returning to she had been killed. Someone had killed her. There was a deep cut on the left side of her chest. Blood still oozed from it, although clearly her heart had stopped beating some time ago. The weapon had been a knife then? Perhaps she had been stabbed in the heart, once. She would have died immediately. He took little comfort from knowing she must have suffered very little. Only then did Junpei notice. Lotus's bracelet was gone.
Lastly, let's discuss how to remove the bracelets. There are only 2 ways to do so.
To stop one's heart beating. Someone's taken Lotus's bracelet and tried to escape without her.
1. You escape from this ship. 2. More heart rate reaches 0. In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confines of the ship, or the backside of the wearer's heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically.
I'm just contemplating who could have taken Lotus's bracelet, and my brain is literally only going... along with 8, you need another 10 to make a digital root of 9, because it's always 3 to 5 people. It's Santa and 7. I think. Was that why the killer had ended Lotus's life? So they might have the number 8 bracelet? If that was true, then the killer was whoever wanted the number 8 bracelet. Or perhaps more accurately, the person who would gain most by obtaining the number 8 bracelet. Who was that? Who would benefit the most from a number 8 bracelet? The thought had only entered Junpei's mind when he heard a noise. A sound like a sharp knife cutting through wet meat. It struck him as strange that the noise came from inside his own body. A moment later, the pain hit him. Oh, good. It wasn't merely pain. There was heat, extreme heat as well. He felt as though molten iron had been splashed against the side of his body. Finally, his brain made the connection. He had been stabbed. About goddamn time! But where? His body was quickly going numb. He couldn't tell where the knife had met his flesh. Given the circumstances, however, he had most likely been stabbed in the back. Whoever had killed Lotus had now done the same to Junpei as well. His voice was little more than a weak groan. With what little strength he had left, Junpei turned his body, trying to catch a glimpse of his attacker. Oh, that's a moist sound effect. But as he did, the knife dug itself deeper, twisting viciously. So if they're taking 5 and 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13... Taking 8 and 5 would not be a wise idea because if you take 8 and 5, then you need another 5 bracelet. He collapsed to the floor, a puppet with its strings cut. His arms and legs lay where they were, oddly twisted and awkwardly positioned. Junpei's body was entirely numb. You could feel the blood leaking out of him, but nothing would move. Nothing, save his eyes. As he lay on the floor, his life ebbing away, Junpei finally saw his attacker. 2 tiny images of the killer reflected in his eyes. With that recognition came nothing. He felt no emotions, not anger, not sadness, not regret. The paralysis that claimed his body had reached his mind. His killer glanced down at his body. Then without a word climbed into the elevator and was gone. His eyesight began to fade. The world grew blurry and began to dissolve into an empty white fog. The fog crept into the edges of his mind and worked inexorably inward, forward, whatever. I can't read. Soon it swallowed up the last that remained of Junpei's mind, and his consciousness left him. There was nothing more. In utter emptiness he fell into zero. Whatever Junpei had been was gone. Bad end! I died! Who didn't expect that? Let's be real. And I'm pretty sure since there was no actual decision to make there, I'm just fucking dead. Cut and run. But you have reached one ending. This game has multiple endings, you don't say. In order to experience all the endings, you need to play the game through multiple times. Make sure to save your progress now to retain all the information you've acquired. Memory of Escape has been added to the title screen. Memory of Escape enables you to replay the escape rooms you have completed. Would you like to save the info you obtained during this playthrough? Sure. Let's make a new save. Also, ninth save, and then I was stabbed. Hoorah. Hey, it was right. I've been stabbed horribly. So, I definitely wasn't given a chance to go over here. But maybe that's because I made, a decision elsewhere? The 4 and 5 doors. Search the ship. Okay. So I can choose to replay any of these. Leave no one behind. God damn it, if we just elected to leave June behind, we could have left. Why are we good people? I'm 20 minutes in and I kind of don't want to start another one, but you know what? Fuck it, we'll do it. 4 and 5 doors. So on second thought, after thinking about it, should I at this point, can I go here? No, this is where I can just replay escape rooms. Don't want to relive this! Stop it. Stop it! Return to the escape select screen, yes. So there I can just relive all of the things. I was going to initially, like, start playing through and go on, like, a different route. But should I, like, start following endings at this point? Or should I just, like, play through the game and do different routes? Because I'm starting to feel like, I feel like I should do that. And then once I feel like I've done everything. Because if I just continue a thing real quick just so I can pull up the... you know, what's it?
Oh, Santa.
Yeah, shut up, people. So, I feel like I should just, since I loaded back here, I feel like I should just go down some of these routes, as like, because I've picked differently, and just to see what happens. Also, I'm not entirely sure what this locked and unlocked thing means. Like, did I do the good ending? Or did I fuck some escape up in this thing? I feel like that's the thing. But yeah, should I start following a guide from this point out? Or will I be good just exploring different routes and seeing what happens? Because that's probably what I'll end up doing for a little bit anyway. So yeah, my plan will be to like do the right hand side of this just to see what everyone says, if it's any different. Do the middle one of these. Maybe do this, and then cut back to here and do the right-hand path. Go full Junpei's being a douchebag mode. That's probably what it'll end up being. However, as I've said, I'm gonna call this a relatively short episode and end it here since I've got an ending, and I'm pretty sure, since I wasn't given a choice, like, I have to do... I'm gonna have to, like, come down here at this point, and maybe this isn't a bad ending? Maybe if I get here, I won't get stabbed? That's a very strange sentence, and not what I thought I'd say, but you know what I'm trying to convey, hopefully. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this part of 999. If you liked the video in any capacity, give the video a like down below. Leave a comment on those two things that I'd mentioned, like, should I follow a guide? Should I just wing it a little bit more? Just have a look at what's going on and see if I can't piece any of these goddamn things together myself. Let me be honest, no. I can solve escape rooms, but if you ask me to fit a fucking conspiracy theory together, you'll be waiting a while. I have trouble with the plot to Kingdom Hearts. So, other than that, speaking of Kingdom Hearts, that's another series I run. You can subscribe if you want updates on that. It's Birth by Sleep. Most of you probably watch that and not this, though, so I always think it's redundant in me telling you this. But, hell, we're here, and we got stabbed to death. So, life's good, I guess. What am I? I'm just going on at this point. I should really end this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Laters!